Hey folks, I'm Ganesh and I'm here with my teammate Priyadash, and this is our submission to Backdrop Build V2. You guys might be aware that a typical credit card looks something like this, but for a Web3 savvy audience just like me, this is completely useless because I just can't use it anywhere. So that's where CredX comes in. We thought we should have credit scoring in the Web3 ecosystem for your wallets so that for people like us who are involved in the DeFi space, it's easier to get a credit score and, leverage that basically. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and log in with my wallet here. So as you can see, I'll just choose my MetaMask wallet. It is a very simple wallet authentication mechanism where you just have to sign the message. So I'm going to sign the message, and once I'm signed in, I can basically interact with the main dashboard. So right now on the main dashboard, you see this very cool animation where you can see your credit score rising up, a dream for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my wallet address over here. So once I have my wallet over here, this is a mock wallet by the way, and I'm gonna select a Ethereum chain. So according to my estimate, this should get a pretty low score because this has like just ether for enough for a gas fee. So I'm going to click on get my score, and it's going to churn up. So while it does that, let's take a look at how DeFi platforms currently work. So how DeFi lending works currently is that the borrower comes in with a collateral of a certain amount, and then when they deposit that collateral, they're able to get a return of a different currency on a different chain or whatever that might be. But the worth of the borrow the amount that they are getting is matched to the collateral value as of that day. So what this possesses as a problem is, let's say I'm a whale wallet who is about to borrow, let's say $500,000. So I put in my lending pool of $500,000 worth of USDC or USDT or Ethereum or whatever it might be. Then the next problem is I do not get any sort of incentives on depositing such a huge amount, right? But based on the fact that I have such a huge amount, I believe I'll be having good transaction history and definitely a good credit score. So based on that, if the DeFi lending platform can provide, let's say, a 2% leverage on top of the collateral that you're providing, the whale is happier that he gets a better amount for his collateral in return just because of his good credit score. And for people who do not have such a high credit score, the experience is gamified. So let's just go back to our website and see what the score has turned up to. So it says it's a score of about 529, and it also gives me reason as to how my credit score was being calculated. It says it found a very low balance matic, which is a given. It has 9 different tokens of Polygon. All right, and it has a very limited transaction activity, which is mostly used just for gas fees, right? But the main gamification comes in this part where we talk about ways to improve your score. So here our algo basically analyzes how you could have a better score depending on all the factors it's looking for. So right now, unlike banks, we actually tell you how you can actually improve your score. So here I can see some modals where it says increase asset holdings. Maybe the 9 tokens is something that it's kind of not liking, or maybe the tokens are not of very high value. Regular transaction activity because the transactions are very scarce right now on this wallet, and invest in value appreciating assets. So it found out that I'm not exactly into investing or a very high DeFi user. So that's what it's proposing me to be. So with this, basically we conclude CredX, but for a limited time, we have exposed a part of our algorithm through a public GPT so that people can go ahead and get a credit score for themselves. So this is a different wallet address, and I'm going to check its credit score on Polygon. So all you have to do is just put in your wallet address and the space separated by the chain that you would like to see, and yeah, voila. So the credit score will take a minute or two to calculate your credit score based on the chain and the data it gets. So let's just watch it in action. So it did some research and it came up with a JSON file which says that my score for this wallet was observed to be 620, and then it found out my matic balance, and these are basically the fields which give us the part that we show here as responses in the terms of what are the reasons for your credit score and the ways to improve. So those are also included in this JSON. So you can see reasons and improvements. So here are the values for that. And basically, once we have this API integrated, anyone can include this plugin of the credit score into the DeFi lending platform. For now, the GPT has a part of our algorithm and not the entire one, so it might be finicky. But yeah, that was a project for Backdrop Build V2, and I hope you stick around to see the next one.